Hi, this is Ingrid from Quiltessential Co in St. Albert, and we're working on our March block of the month. So here it is. This makes a wonderful quilt if you make multiple blocks, and I will show you that on your pattern. Really cool. We also have today to show you a couple of things, and this is Blessed Beyond Measure, and this is a really nice panel that you can get. And the second one in the series is also a very neat one if you have a nice sewing room that you want to decorate. So now we're going to go and cut our block. So now we're going to start cutting out for our block. And as usual, we're going to be cutting squares and rectangles. So here's A, you need 2 squares, B, 4 rectangles, and you can see how I kind of put it. This is the piece that you're going to have in your kit. Just cut it in this sort of direction and you'll be fine. C are the exact same size as your A's. D is a little square, and then you have E, F, and G that are strips. And G is the same color as your D. And now we're going to start to sew. So we have, first of all, to make our first A units. So we're going to take our A square and our C square, and we're folding those in half and giving them a press like normal. These you're going to then cut into your kite shape. So you need to find step 1 on the ruler, put the fold on the edge of your triangle, just along here, and cut. And you'll have 2 that are A and 2 that are B. And this gives you the kite shape that you need. So here's our shape. You're also going to be cutting your B rectangles. Now, I always like to, when I'm using batiks, I've put a little chalk line here. I know that that is the wrong side, just so that I'm clear on where things are going. You're going to use step 2 on the ruler and put your edge along your rectangle, cut straight across. I usually flip this one immediately around, and you're going to clip the corner of your B unit with this section. So just put this back onto your little corner, and just like we normally do, we're just cutting that little piece off, and that makes it so nice for matching up. Whether you have an A or a B, you'll see I've got B or C, I keep calling it, sorry. This is A, this is C, these are B. So you're going to always put your B's onto your kite shape. So when you sew those, you're going to make sure that you line up your nice flat cut edge right here, and sew from the wide end down and do them on both sides and press them away from the center. So you will get your nice unit like this. So here's your kite, here are your triangles, and you're going to have 2 with your C in the middle, and you'll have 2 with your A in the middle. And then you're just going to trim those up as we typically do. Trim 1, make sure that you put the little V right into the corner of that triangle. So little V's in the triangle, your diagonal is right on the point of your kite. Trim 2 sides, turn it around, put the size on I've told you to square up to, and then trim the other 2 sides. And they will be nice and neat right here. So now we have done our 4 corners. We're now going to do our center. And I purposely did make this sort of look like it's an ombre to come in here and make this float around here, because that makes an awesome block in the end. So you are going to take your E, F, and G strips, sew them together, press them all to G, and you're going to now cut those into your units. Straight across here like this. You'll get 4 units. When you sew them together, you're going to sew your unit. Here's unit 1, here's the center square, and you'll put another unit over on this side, and then you'll do 1 unit in between both of your A and C blocks. And there you go. There's your nice block for this month. And as we leave this video today, I'm just going to show you some new fabrics that we got in for your excitement, because otherwise you don't get to see very much. So this is just a reminder that due to Easter, our next block of the month actually will be April 9th and 10th. So that is on your notes. So read the top of your notes because there's some other things on there too. And if you found this video useful, please leave us a like and click subscribe for future content. And this has been Ingrid from Quiltessential Co in St. Albert, and thanks for sewing with me today, and we'll see you soon.